Welcome to day 2 of the embodiment challenge, the highest self embodiment challenge. I hope that day 1 was absolutely amazing for you. I'm excited to hear about it. Make sure you let me know how it's going for you, whether by emailing me, DMing me, or whatever else works for you. So day 2 is all about starting to be simply aware of some of the limiting beliefs and stories that we've taken on in our human bodies that have been blocking us to really embodying our highest self. So I wanted to bring a little bit of science into it right now because I think that it's so cool and the nerd within me loves it. So anywhere between 12,000 to 60,000 are the amount of thoughts that we have per day. Of those thoughts, 95% are repetitive, which means that you only have 5% new thoughts per day. And then get this, 80% of those thoughts are negative. So you get 5% of new thoughts per day, which means that like day after day, sometimes we're thinking the same things in our subconscious without even realizing it. And if 80% are negative on average for us, how powerful would it be if we changed like 3 to 5 of these? Our lives would completely change. So throughout this process, throughout this day, as you dive into this exercise, I want you to simply have grace for yourself. Know that you are human. This comes up for all of us. It comes up for you. It comes up for me. It comes up for every single person in this world. And it's coming up to expand us. It's coming up to teach us. It's coming up to give us a new lesson. So when you start to notice this stuff as best as you can, I always say, love on your limitations, show them love, really recognize them, and then try to think with everything that comes up, like, how is this calling me to expand? Because we know that in our human bodies, sometimes we're like, oh my God, this is so annoying. Why is this happening? But our soul is like, hell yes, this is perfect for her. So try to go in with that mentality as you go throughout this exercise. But what I'm going to ask you to do today is I'm going to, after this video, ask you to just set your timer for 5 minutes. You can put on meditation music from Spotify. You can use YouTube. You can sit in silence if that serves you well too. And I want you to just simply ask yourself the question, what are some of the limiting beliefs that I already know come up for me daily? What are some of my self-sabotaging behaviors? Maybe it's thinking about what other people think of you. Maybe it is talking negatively to yourself. Maybe it's thinking that you can't do something until you grow more, until you have X amount of money or have a title. Whatever it may be, I want you just to simply pour it on paper and just see it for what it is, because it's amazing to recognize it, because what's coming up within us is coming up to go out, right? So always try to think of it as like when these emotions are coming up, they're trying to be released. And what a gift that is. So after you pour that on paper, I'm going to ask you to write some affirmations. And if this is new for you, don't worry, because I'm going to give you a list within the downloads. So make sure to peek in the downloads after this. Just some examples, you can use them if you want, or you can create new ones just based on how you're feeling, what some of those limiting beliefs or stories that we're placing on ourselves are. So know that that's available to you. So after you pour some of your beliefs on paper, then I want you to actually write out 5 to 10 affirmations that you can use per day. I love using sticky notes. You can put them in your notebook as long as you remember to go back to them, right? So I like to put them on my mirror, on my computer desk, on my refrigerator, places that I know that I'll be reminded of them throughout the day. And that's the daily part of this practice. Another great thing that you could do is use the alarm function on your phone and write out these affirmations so that whenever your alarm goes off, you can say them out loud. You can really live it and breathe it. So with these affirmations, after you write them all on paper, I want you to focus on speaking them. Saying them out loud is key. So if my affirmation was, I am a powerful manifesting magnet, I'm going to say that. I'm a powerful manifesting magnet. And then I'm going to take a couple deep breaths in. So I like to do 3 counts on the inhale, hold at the top, and then exhale for 3 counts, 3 rounds of that. And you can do as many affirmations as you want, but to show this an example, it would be, I am a powerful manifesting magnet. And I really just focused on with those 3 cycles of rest, really living that and breathing it and focusing on how good does it feel in my body to actually take on some of that energy. So my hope is that you can do the same today. You don't need that much time to do this, but the key here is I really want you to bring it into the rest of your day. I want you to use those sticky notes. I want you to put it in places that you'll remember. And I don't want you to be shy about saying it out loud. So if you have to go sit in your closet, that's fine too. You can go sit in your closet and say these affirmations, but I don't want it to be in your head, right? I want it to be out loud. So that's my message for you today. I'm really excited. And again, have fun with this. Just like bring in the excitement, like, ooh, what is coming up for me? Like what's possible today? Like this is coming up because I'm a breakthrough. I'm going to change it, right? So have that attitude as you go into it, and love you, sending you so much love. Let me know if you have any questions and how this one goes for you.